Scouts Canada, Trail Skills 2. 2.1. I know what gear to bring for a hike depending on the weather.
During the winter.
Some boots.
Some boots. Boots are really important, especially if there's snow.
Justin Bieber!
A hat. What type of hat? Do you want a baseball cap?
No.
What type of hat do you want?
Winter hat.
A winter hat, like a toque that covers your ears?
Yeah.
Good.
Very much for coming. Congratulations.
Mittens? You want mittens?
2.2. I can show how to take care of all personal gear needed for a day hike.
Oh, you want to show it? Do you know what this is?
Flashlights. No, compass.
It is multiple things. You are right. There is a flashlight. There is a compass in there. But it is a survival kit. Do you know what that's for? What a survival kit's for? A survival kit is for helping you survive. Say you get lost. It's full of things to help you stay alive. So, for example, I have this with a compass. There's matches inside. There's a whistle. And this can help me do multiple things. I have an aluminum wire. That can help me tie branches together. It could be a trap for an animal. It can do multiple things.
Play-Doh.
It's not Play-Doh. Inside, I don't want to have loose fishing hooks in my thing to, I don't want to prick my fingers. I have fishing hooks. Cool. That. I have stuff if I get hurt.
Oh, nice, yeah.
I have a flashlight for if I need to do something in the dark. I have a rescue blanket.
Oh, rescue blanket, yeah.
It helps you keep warm.
Because it's reflective.
And it keeps you warm, or it keeps you cold. And yes, it does reflect very well, so it'll help with like
airplanes
to get
and helicopters, yeah.
I have
Sun will
string.
reflect off it easy.
I have elastics because I have a lot of hair. I have shoelaces. These are also very good because they're bright colors. So say it's hunting season and I know it's hunting season, I could put them around me so like the hunters will see it and they won't shoot me because I don't want to blend in and get shot because that's not very good.
You can also use bits of colored shoelace as trail markers.
Trail markers, yeah.
So if you're walking in the woods and you feel like you might get lost from your trail, then you can take a piece off and attach it to a tree, and that way you can follow those back to where you started from.
I have more whistle. This is the top of an acorn, and I just learned that it could be used as a whistle. So now I got that in there. Another scout just taught me that.
How can you use that as a whistle?
I don't know. He did something cool with his
You're
stick.
supposed to put a V in between and then blow. We're still
It's not
working on
working.
it.
We're working on. We'll get
Wow.
The scouter that taught us, she's been doing it against a while, and she did. And it came right out like
Nice.
louder than a whistle.
it. I have this, which can also be used to signal a helicopter or an airplane.
Oh, yeah.
But it also has teeth,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I can use it to cut wood.
To cut
Yeah.
That is great.
I have stuff to start a fire.
Oh, yeah.
My matches are in here, and I have tinder and wood and stuff.
You have pennies.
I have string to use with my hooks to go fishing if I ever don't run out of food and I need to get some. I have paper, but I've lost there's my pencil. So I've got paper. I have this, which also has very many purposes. What can you do with this, you think?
Reflect.
Reflect. What else?
What do you use aluminum for in the kitchen?
Wrapping food.
To cook.
Yeah, to cook.
If I catch a fish, I can use this to cook my fish. Also, if we only have water like this nearby, I can take water like that, and you never want to drink it just like that. I can take it and I can put it in this and use it as a cup and put it over my fire and boil the water so it becomes safe to drink, which is really cool. And then yes, I do have money because say I'm in the forest. There's a lot of forests that don't have signal on cell phones. So if I'm lost and I find a place that I can use that has a payphone, I can buy a payphone and call someone to come and help me.
So here on this big map of Mont Tremblant, you'll see that a lot of the major areas have phones. So that means that they've got a phone that you can use to make an emergency call.
Is there every place? Yeah, most of the places have that.
See all the big, like all these, they all have them.
No, not this one.
No, not that one, but some of the other ones have
See,
it.
you know, and then you look at the legend and you can see what each one of those means
Exactly.
if you forget. But
And any map you have, whether it's a map like this, it could be a really big road map that your mom and dad have in the car, or it could be any kind of map, really. It'll always show you a legend.
I just came back from a camp, so I've been using this for the past weekend. So there's a bunch of things that were once in here that aren't in here. Like I used to have a spare pair of socks that I used up. I had an orange plastic bag that I can use as a poncho, as a tarp. This is pretty advanced, but you can also tie it to a tree, cut off all the oxygen, and then the tree will make water for you that you can drink. And because it's orange, it'll help the hunters see you, it'll help people see you to help find you. What else did I have?
Yeah,
in
it's
here?
important to always have something bright colored.
I had
Whether
a
it's
pocket knife in
bag
here.
or anything.
I had a little pocket knife in here, but
My dad
one
has
of my
one.
friends
yeah,
had
I
it.
have his knife.
And
You're
yep,
still a
that's pretty
little
much
bit
it.
You're still a
young to
bit
have
young.
your own knife.
Yeah.
But it's good that your dad has one for you, because that way as you get older, you'll be able to learn how to use it.
Oh yeah.
And you'll be able to get a permit that allows you to safely carry it with
Oh
you.
yeah, and Scots.
Amazing.
2.3. I can read a simple map.
You want to show them the map?
So have you ever seen a map before?
Yeah.
Okay, what kind of maps have you seen? Something like this maybe?
Yeah, for activities.
Okay, cool. So this is a map of a really big park called Parc National Mont Tremblant. This is a really massive park, very much north of the city. So if you drive away from Montreal about 2 hours, then you'll end up here. So do you know what this is called at the bottom of the map? The great big rectangle? So that's called a legend. So any map you see, it doesn't matter what kind of map it is, there's always going to be a legend. So what's important about a legend is it's going to show you the different things that you're likely to see on a map. You see what I mean? Like, so over here, there are little icons, and it tells you exactly what they are. So you've got tents, that means you're looking at rustic camping. They've got cabins. They've got places that offer first aid. And on the map here, you see, it tells you what at different areas, what you're gonna see. Can you see any water on the map? What makes the water look different from the grass in the mountain?
The water's blue. And
Exactly. So it doesn't matter what map you're looking at, water will always be identified on a map, because that's something really important to see when you're on a map. So it's usually going to be blue. It'll sometimes be a different color, but generally speaking, it's always blue. What about trails versus roads? How can you tell that they're different on a map?
roads are black.
So here it tells you. So the big thick black lines that we see,
Yeah.
those are car roads. So those are for cars to drive through the park. And then here you've got a dotted line here. You see all this dotted line?
Yeah.
That's hiking. Those are backcountry hiking trails that you can take to get through the forest. So do you think if you had a map like this, you'd be able to go on a hike with your scouter and you'd be able to go and show him where to go?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
2.4. I can use a compass to find basic directions.
Do you know what this is? A compass. A compass. Do you know how a compass works?
Yeah.
You can do a compass all by yourself. Okay, well, I'm gonna help you. Here. Take this one here. Put it
Compass down.
flat in your hand. You want the arrow not pointing at you, you want it pointing away from you. So flip it around.
No.
Flip the thing
Yeah,
around.
you gotta flip.
oh,
yeah,
yeah, okay.
that's it.
Flat in your hand. Okay, so let's say we're trying to find our car, and we know our car is at 320. What do we do then?
We find 320.
Yes, find 320.
Level 1.
And then what do you do with that?
You try to get this arrow.
No, you find your 330. Is that the number that I said? I said
320.
320 at the top where this arrow is.
320. Okay, it's
Really far.
320.
Okay, so now we have 320, but we have our arrows that don't match. So you have to get your red arrow to match with this red arrow, and this black arrow to match with these back lines. So then we're gonna turn our whole body, not just our torso, not just our hands, our whole body, so that they match.
No, wrong way. Well,
Yeah, as flat as you can, Robbie. Like that, yeah.
So where are we going?
we're going north.
Point to where we're going.
There.
No.
No, there.
Yes. Why are we going this way and not this way?
Because this arrow?
No, this arrow is pointing to go this way, but why are we going this way?
Because there's this.
Yes, because we always follow the arrow of direction of travel. But we only follow this arrow when these are matched. Because if they're not matched, we're going to go in the wrong way. And even if we're a little bit off, we can end up being like a mile off. So we have to be very accurate and patient with compasses. So do you feel like you can go back to your troop and you can teach them what I just taught you about the map and about the compass and about everything else? Do you think that you can go and teach someone that? Yeah?
2.5. I can obtain a weather forecast.
Do you know what a scenario is?
Scenario?
Yeah, scenario. It's like make-believing, sort of. So we're gonna make believe that in 3 days you're gonna go hiking. Perfect. But we don't know what the weather's gonna be in 3 days. Unless you can like read unless you're Mother Nature, you don't know. So how are you gonna find out what the weather is gonna be in 3 days?
Weathercast?
Yes, the Weather Network. On the television, on the phone, on the radio. Another thing that people like to forget is that there's loads of people everywhere to help you. Like you can ask your scouter, you can ask your parents, because they can help you find the weather.
2.6. I can be a responsible member of my team while we are hiking.
Another scenario. Let's say we found the weather for this hike and it's sunny and windy. And we have to cross a stream. Our hike leads us to a stream and we gotta get to the other side of it. There's a bridge, but it's a boring plain bridge. And there's a log that fell, and the log looks super fun to cross. Which one do we take?
Bridge.
Why do we take the bridge?
Because the log gets harder.
Yes, but the bridge is safer.
Yeah.
We take the bridge because we want to stay safe. We want to stay happy and not hurt.
2.7. I can get help if someone is hurt.
Okay, let's say I don't listen and I decided to take the log and I fell down and I got hurt. What can you do to help me?
If you have a med kit in a backpack, you take it out.
Yes, that's good, a med kit. What if I fell into the stream and you can't come get me because it's dangerous? Because if someone's in danger and for you to go help them, it puts you in danger, do you do it? Do you put yourself in danger to help someone? No, you have to make sure that you stay safe. Say I'm in the stream and I'm not talking, I'm not moving. What do? Do you call down or do you just keep on walking? Do you make sure I'm okay? Do you say, hey Amanda?
You do that.
Yeah, and then I say, yeah, I'm okay, I can't move. What do you do then? I hurt my leg.
You tell a scouter.
You tell a scouter, that's really good. Do you have a whistle? Say you have a whistle, what would you do? Would you use it or would you just not use it?
Use it.
Do you know how to call for help with a whistle?
Blow it.
3 times. 3 long blows means SOS. Will like help us. That's pretty good.
2.8. I have attended at least 3 hikes. 2.9. I can explain why one brings certain foods and drinks on hikes.
Do you need water in the summertime? Do you need water in the wintertime? Why do you need water in the winter and in the summer? Yes, it's hydrated. Do you know what this is? Yes, I'm assuming you know what that's for.
It's not for eating.
Yes, for eating, to have loads of energy to keep hiking. Okay.
So what do you think? You think you've learned a lot of stuff today?
Yeah.
Do you think you could successfully go on a hike with your dad with a bottle of water, a compass, and a map and find out where you're going?
Yeah.
Amazing. So you have successfully passed level 2 of trail skills. Well done.
Great.
Amazing.